Getting dressed in the summer isn't always easy, especially when the weather is super hot and it's really hard to know what to wear for certain occasions. What I've focused on this summer is creating a capsule of really simple pieces that all mix and match really well together, but also paying attention to things like natural fabrics, a really nice neutral colour palette, and pieces that just make me feel my best and that I feel really comfortable in. In today's video, I'm going to share my 10 pieces that I feel like create the ultimate summer capsule wardrobe that you can use as a basis to create your own summer capsule wardrobe without having to replicate the exact pieces that I'm including. My first essential is a pair of lightweight trousers. Now, if you're not a skirt or a shorts kind of person, you don't like wearing anything that shows your legs too much, this is going to be an essential for your summer wardrobe. And again, because it's full length and the weather might be quite hot, you're going to want to look out for a pair of trousers made from natural fabrics, whether that's cotton, linen, a lightweight viscose, maybe even a silk. I have a few pairs of wide leg trousers that fit the bill for me perfectly. And I have a mix of things like linen and cotton. I do have a pair of white wide leg trousers that aren't a natural fabric, but they still feel light enough that I can get away with wearing them in the summer. The silhouette that I prefer is a wide leg fit because it just means it's not going to be tight, it's not going to be sweaty. It's going to just move on your body really nicely and feel quite breezy and easy to wear. Next up is vest tops, and I have quite a mix of different variations of vest tops, but I feel like it's my absolute go-to for tops at this time of year. So I have full length vest tops, they're kind of like hip length. I have ones with built-in support so that I don't have to worry about what bra to wear underneath or if my bra straps are going to show through. I have little cropped vest tops like the one I'm wearing now. I have this in 3 different colours, I think, and this is probably my most worn style because I tend to wear it with a lot of high-waisted bottoms, like trousers, shorts, skirts, and I just find them a really great piece for putting underneath a shirt or a blazer or something that like an extra layer in the summertime. They're usually quite inexpensive, so it's easy to add a few different ones to your wardrobe in colours that suit your capsule and suit your personality. For a dressier option, you could go for maybe something like a camisole, maybe something silky that might just dress up your outfits, but I quite like a jersey or like a ribbed kind of fit, something a little bit more casual, and that kind of fits my everyday style better. The next category is comfortable but cute shoes. So this is essential for me because I hate being uncomfortable and I always need my footwear to be comfortable. I spend a lot of time on my feet. I'm always walking to and from the office or around London, going on public transport. I don't drive anywhere, so I need my shoes to be comfortable. And I'm lucky enough to have received one of the most comfortable pairs of flats I've worn in a long time, and these are from VIVAIA. Now, I've worked with VIVAIA a few times in the past, and what I love about them the most is that they are a sustainable footwear brand. Each pair of shoes is made from 6 recycled plastic bottles, which is amazing. And what I love in particular about this pair is that they're just perfectly on trend as well. They've got that kind of mesh ballet flat going on, the Mary Jane strap, super on trend, but also very classic, I want to say. Like, yes, they're in, but I also don't feel like if I wore these next year that they'd be super out or anything like that. So absolutely love these. These have not only been one of the most comfortable pairs I've received from VIVAIA, they're also one of the most comfortable pairs of flats I have in my wardrobe to date. I have very delicate heels and my shoes usually rub me at least the first few times I wear them. But the very first time I wore these, there was no rubbing, nothing. I wore them all day long. I think I wore them on a shoot day and they were just super, super comfortable. So I've worn these a ton. You might be able to tell from the insoles. I'm going to stay far away from the camera, but the insoles are already quite dirty. Obviously, they're a very light coloured shoe and I live in London. But what I also do in the summer is when I'm walking to work, I walk through the park. And my commitment to myself is if I'm just wearing slip-on shoes, I have to take off my shoes and like walk barefoot through the grass to ground myself. So it has ended up that my feet get quite dirty and then I put them back in my shoes. But it's just something I can do to help ground myself a little bit more. I have put these through the wash, they're perfect. The outer part came out perfectly clean, so that's amazing. So because I'm able to do that, I find it quite easy to wear a pair of shoes this colour in London. This particular pair is called the Nelly, I believe. They have a really lovely like rounded almond toe, really lovely shape. I think these come in black and maybe red as well. I've worn them a ton and I think they go really well with all of the other pieces in this capsule wardrobe. So it just means no matter what outfit I'm wearing, these flats go really well with them. They're the perfect kind of breezy summer shoe because they're mesh. They're a bit breathable, they're super comfortable as well. And because I have worked with VIVAIA before and I've gotten to test out a few different pairs of their shoes, I wanted to be able to share this with you, and I wanted one of you to be able to win a pair of shoes from VIVAIA. So they've kindly agreed to gift one of you your own pair of shoes, whichever ones you want from the website. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I will let you know how you can enter. The next pair I got, these are so fun. These are a really lovely square toe pair, and I have a pair of these similar to these with a Mary Jane strap across the toe in a leopard print. So I really love the square toe. I feel like it fits your toes better, so it makes it more comfortable. Very flexible. I love these shoes. They're just super, super comfortable. But these ones are customizable. So you've got these kind of holes for laces, so you can attach laces. That they also come with the shoes, a few different pairs. You've got kind of like a black plain strap, you've got some check. You can kind of just lace them up how you want to, tie them around your ankle, really add your own little bit of personality to these shoes. Or you can just wear them on their own if you want something a bit more simple. This style is brand new, so I'm really happy to be able to test them out. But I think in this red color as well, it's just that perfect addition of a pop of something. So while the other pieces in my summer wardrobe are quite muted and neutral, this just adds a real pop of something when I want to inject it into my outfits. And when I want to go more neutral, I'm able to add the other pair that just kind of sits very nicely and very calmly in the background and just complements the neutral color palette. If you want to try out either of these pairs from VIVAIA or any pair from their website, definitely stay tuned to the end of the video and I will tell you all about how you can enter to win your own pair. My next summer essential is shirts. This is like my summer jacket whenever there's a little bit of a breeze or I feel like I just need a little bit of an extra layer. Maybe I don't want to have my arms out, maybe I just want to cover up a little bit more. So like what I'm wearing today, I often wear just a button down shirt, worn open, roll up the cuffs a little bit, roll up the sleeves, and it just feels very easygoing and very just cool and casual. And it feels very much my style. It's kind of like a classic shirt, but worn in a more comfortable way. So two of my style words are classic and relaxed. Or one of my style personalities is classic, one of my style words is relaxed. So they kind of go together really well. I have multiple shirts. I have silk shirts, I have a viscose shirt in a beautiful olive green, I have linen shirts, I have cotton shirts. I even have one of my boyfriend's old work shirts that got a little bit too small for him in a beautiful blue, so I love wearing that. So any shirts that I have, chances are I wear them more like this than as a buttoned up shirt. If shirts aren't dressy enough for you, you can opt for a blazer, maybe a lightweight blazer, maybe something unlined so it's not too much fabric to wear in the heat. But I just think either of these are great options for either maybe dressing something down. If you pair a shirt with some rolled cuffs over a really dressy dress, you automatically dress it down a little bit more and get more wear out of those dressier dresses that you just want to be able to wear day to day in summer. Or if you want to go dressier, just throw a blazer over the top. My next essential is a slip skirt. I find these just to be so lightweight and breezy and easy to wear. And what I love about them is usually, well, the ones that I have anyway, they all have kind of an elasticated or stretchy waistband, so they're very comfortable to wear. I have a few in different lengths. I have a mini one that's just a solid black, really easy to wear on those super hot days when I just can't stand to have any fabric near my body and I want as little as possible. A mini is a really nice way to go. But I also really adore my midi skirts, and those longer lengths, they're a little bit more elegant and they just make me feel a little bit more floaty and feminine in summer, which is when I tend to wear more of my feminine style in the summer. I love an animal print, I love a block colour, anything that complements my more neutral colour palette, but just adds a little bit of personality as well. And again, with these you can add them in more natural fibres. I have silk skirts, but you could also add something in a linen. You could add a maxi skirt in a cotton. The white maxi skirt trend is huge this summer and I really, really wanted to buy into it, but I've convinced myself not to. I will either make my own or I will just not have one at all, because as beautiful as it is, it's not something I really wanted before everyone else had it. So I'm okay with not having it and sticking with my slip skirts for now. But you could, if you wanted, slip skirts aren't your thing and something that kind of slim and silky isn't your thing, maybe something a little bit more billowy, maybe a more tiered maxi skirt, a wider silhouette might suit you. But I feel like they just mix really well with the other pieces that I mentioned, like on my vest tops, shirt over the top, pair of sandals, pair of ballet flats. Moving on from skirts, I want to include dresses. And this is probably the easiest thing to wear when I don't know what to wear in summer. And two, I just feel like I just want to wear something really loose and like I'm barely wearing anything. I find a lot of my summer dresses are so loose and floaty that they just sit away from my body and they don't make me overheat. So one of my absolute favorites is one I got from COS secondhand, I want to say 2 years ago maybe, and I wear it every summer since, and anytime I do I feel amazing. I get a lot of compliments in it. There's just so much fabric to it, but it's a really beautiful like complete A-line shape, like it goes A-line from the bust probably, and it's quite long, so it's just super comfortable. It has pockets, it feels really, really beautiful to wear. And I think it's a blend of linen and maybe cotton, I'm not 100% sure, but there's definitely linen in there, and it just feels really nice to wear on skin. Another style that I really love to wear is from last summer, and this is 100% silk. It's kind of like my alternative to my cream dress. I wear my black silk dress. So it's a little bit shorter, a little bit less fabric, it's a straighter fit, but it is still loose and billowy. And it's one that I will quite easily dress up for a dressier occasion with a pair of heeled sandals and some nice makeup and a little dressy bag. And so I've got these two dresses if I have anything dressy coming up, or I can just wear it with some flat sandals or some ballet flats and really dress it down. And again, I can throw a shirt over the top, roll up the sleeves and make it feel a lot more dressed down and easy to wear for every day. My next essential, and this is only because I don't have a super casual style, so denim shorts and cycling shorts aren't really my thing when it comes to my style. I don't think I own a pair of denim shorts anymore because I've had some in the past and then just not worn them because they just felt a bit too not my style. And then cycling shorts, I definitely own them, but I only tend to wear them when I'm going for a walk in the summer. But I love a tailored pair of shorts. So this kind of fits into my style, similar to a wide leg pair of trousers, but it's kind of like the wide leg pair of trousers have just been cut off and they're these beautiful tailored shorts. So this just feels a lot more dressy to me. So if you don't want your style to be super casual, but you feel like all you can reach for is denim shorts and a vest top, try tailored shorts and a vest top, and it just feels so much more elegant, so much more elevated. Just feels like you've made more effort, but it's the exact same outfit, an outfit formula, but it's just tailored shorts versus denim shorts. Of course you can get a more tailored denim short as well, slightly longer style. They might look a bit more elegant put together, but I'm kind of talking about, you know, those ripped denim shorts. You probably cut them from a pair of jeans. We've all had them over the years, but they've eventually phased out of my style because they just really didn't feel like me. The only time I might wear something like that now is if I'm going to a festival, because I kind of get away with being a bit more like boho or grungy or something then. But day-to-day style, I just want to be a little bit more polished, and I love my tailored shorts. They're also a lot more comfortable to wear because they're not as stiff as denim. So yeah, I just find them really comfy. So they're comfier and they're dressier. So that's a win in my book. I've also got a few pairs of linen shorts as well. These are more casual because they've got an elasticated waistband, but I find, again, they're slightly easier to wear. They're thinner fabric, they're more comfortable, they have a stretchy waistband, so I'm able to breathe in them. And then they match really nicely to a linen shirt as well, and I've got a bit of a co-ord going on. In terms of handbags for summer, I feel like bigger is better because I always want to take so many things with me. I want to take a book, I want to take my headphones, I want to take my sun cream, I want to take my sunglasses, my wallet, all these things. So I feel like bigger is better, and I feel like a nice big tote bag is great. Now obviously you can go and grab a canvas tote bag that you use for your shopping, your grocery shopping, but again, if you want to use this as a piece to pull your look together, I feel like a straw bag is definitely the way to go. It could take a spring outfit straight into summer as soon as I put a straw bag with it. So even if it was like jeans and a vest top and I put a straw bag, it's automatically summer. The bag I have is one I got in a market in Marrakesh while I was there, like, I don't know how many years ago, 8 years ago. It's one that I've just brought back out into my wardrobe every summer, and it's quite big and it fits a lot of stuff. I also have like a faux leather kind of tote bag, shoulder bag, that also fits quite a few things in it. It fits my water bottle, it fits a Kindle, if it's a shirt, if I need an extra layer but it's too hot to wear it but I want to carry it for later. So I feel like that's almost why you need all that extra room in a summer bag, because you just need to be able to carry all those little things like an extra layer or a water bottle and things like that. I wanted to mention jeans here because I haven't worn my jeans tons in the last few weeks because we've been in heat wave territory. But when it's early summer or late summer and we're not quite like 30 plus degrees Celsius, I feel like I can get away with jeans. And I love to wear just jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a vest top, shirt over the top, pair of sandals. I love that vibe. But my usual kind of like straight leg jeans can sometimes feel still too tight for summer. So they're still a little bit too slim to my legs for it to feel breathable. And I feel like, was it last autumn winter, I got really into wide leg jeans, as did a lot of people, definitely influenced there. But so now that I've got a few pairs of wide leg jeans in my collection, I'm really enjoying wearing them for summer. They're looser, they're more breathable, they're a little bit looser at my waist as well. Some of the pairs that I have, one of them is like a tie waist, so I can cinch them in, but they are a little bit loose if I want them to be. And it just means they're just a bit more airy and breathable. And it's just a really nice style. It's a bit more of a contemporary shape when you have that kind of wider leg. So it looks a bit more modern, it feels a lot breezier and lightweight. And again, denim is still a natural fabric. So although it is thicker than a lot of fabrics, it's still going to feel a little bit more breathable. And finally, something I always mention is jewellery. I cannot finish an outfit without my jewellery. I wear it every day. I went through a phase where I didn't wear earrings for years, or I literally wear the same pair for about a year straight. I used to sleep in them. But now I will not be found without a pair of earrings. I love them. These are my everyday ones. Always a little gold hoop, usually a little gold chain as well. I don't always wear as many rings as I used to, but I do have quite a few, and I like to add them on when I'm in the mood. So again, it kind of depends on my mood. It's either a little bit of mood reflection or mood enhancement dressing, but depending on my mood, I might put more on or less on. I'll always wear my watch as well. I have two watches kind of on rotation. This is like a silver and rose gold one, and I also have a gold one. So they're kind of like, one is a bit more cool toned, one is more warm toned. Depending on what colours are in my outfit, I might switch it up. Or I might just leave the same watch on for months and then switch it and wear that for about 3 months and then switch it every so often. But it's just nice to have those little finishing touches, finishing details that make the outfit look a little bit more polished and intentional. So whatever you're wearing this summer, if you just finish it off with some earrings, a nice necklace, even the most delicate, simple pieces, it's just like, it's like a little full stop on your outfit. While these are my top 10 items, I definitely have more than one of each of these things. So it really does make up the majority of my summer capsule wardrobe. I have a few different shirts and a few different dresses, a few different wide leg trousers, and a few different vest tops. But ultimately, these are like the core pieces that I'm gonna make sure I have these building blocks in my summer wardrobe every single year, year after year. And when I know I have these pieces, then I know I have loads of go-to outfits. So I can mix and match. I can mix shirts with trousers if it's a cooler day and I need long sleeves and long legs. I can mix vest tops and shorts if it's a super hot day. I can wear my floaty dresses if it's a super hot day. I have options within these pieces, and I feel like these just all mix and match really well together. Right, because you did stay till the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how you can win your very own pair of VIVAIA shoes, whether you've tried them before and you want another pair because you love them, or you've never tried the brand. What I would love for you to do is be sure to be subscribed to my channel. That's an essential. And then head over to the VIVAIA Instagram account and follow them over there, and comment below once you're done. It's just a way of spreading the love. Give us a follow, we'll give you a free pair of shoes. Hopefully I can do more things like this in the future so that I can give back to you a little bit for constantly being here to support my channel and support my videos, and for watching and giving me likes and sending me lovely comments. Thank you so much to VIVAIA for sharing some new shoes with me, my absolute favorite ones of the summer that I hope will last me for many, many summers. I'll just keep washing them in the washing machine, they'll be fine. I will note I washed them at like 20 degrees on the lowest spin on like a hand wash setting, so I'm not going to melt them or ruin them anytime soon. Thank you to VIVAIA for also giving the gift of a pair of shoes to one of you. It means a lot to be able to give back a little bit. I'll also share a discount code in case you don't win but you still want to check out VIVAIA for yourself. If you've enjoyed today's video, you may enjoy this video here. and I'll speak to you really soon. Bye.